What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we are on Anime Saga. Yes, this game has finally released. Kind of. It is now in early access, not fully released, but it will be fully released by May 14th at 11 a.m. EST. So for now, we're going to be giving you guys a complete beginner guide on how this game works and how to progress so you guys can make it far in Anime Saga. Before we get started with this quick guide, make sure you guys go drop a like and hit that subscribe button for this guide. If this helps you out or if you enjoy this, either way, go show some support. We stream this game live on day 1 of early access, and we're going to be doing it on day 2 of early access. So if you guys pop by, or if you're going to pop by, that's awesome, and I hope to have you guys there. This game is really fun, and I can't wait to show you guys content on this game. So first things first, we're going to start off with a lobby showcase. I'll start with where I'm at right now, which is the evolve section. This is where you evolve your characters. I think at the moment you can only evolve mythics. I'm not sure if they'll add more later on, but Boo is where you can craft materials for that as well. Over here is the shop, the gold shop and the emote shop. I think emotes at the moment are currently only Robux, but this is the gold shop where you can buy XP units and also evolution materials. Progressing down to this main area, we have Katakuri over here. He has the level rewards for every 5 levels to get some trait rerolls, gold, stat rerolls, all that stuff. This is the banner over here. These are currently all the characters in the game. These are the mythics, these are the legendaries, the epics, and the rares. Not many, but still pretty good characters. At the moment I still only have mythical Okaru, but I hope to get more. Here, if you like and join the group, you get a reward about some gems and gold, I think. This is the play area where you could play story, raids, or infinity. Then right next to that is the raid shop. I haven't done any raids, so I can't give a guide on that yet, but maybe soon. Then coming up to this area over here, we've got the AFK world where you could AFK for gold, trait rerolls, and also gems. Then right next to it is the stat reroll where you could stat reroll your character stats with a super spell or a spell. One rerolls all your stats and the other one rerolls only one. Over here on the other side, we've got the trait rerolls where you could reroll your character's traits. I'll show the index for you guys real quick. We've got Swift Guardian 1, 2, and 3. I'll go through these real quick just to show you guys. Just pause the video if you want to check out what each one does. So we've got Swift 3, Guardian 3, Endurance, Phantom, Draconic, Overlord, Colossus, Celestial, Abyssal, Bloodlord, Warlord, and lastly Doombringer, the rarest one. Hope to get that one day. Then over here right next to that, you could go to Freerin where you can unlock the codes that will give you rewards. Also, just to show off the UI, you have the quests, which you have daily, weekly, and infinite, your profile with your favorite units and titles, the shop where you could buy Robux stuff with if you are pay to win, your units, your inventory where you have your XP items, your stats, and probably your evo items, the areas just to teleport to quickly, and then the play UI. Now let's hop into the main game and I will showcase some gameplay for you guys while explaining how the game works. Alright, here I am guys in the in-game lobby. This is what you guys will see when you first join the game. This is the first stage in the first map, which is Naruto. So we're just going to click start real quick. And I'm going to explain to you guys the UI real quick so you guys can understand. On the top left is going to be your characters, whether you have 2, 1, or 3. You can only unlock the 3rd slot when you hit level 20, so that's why I have that, but at first you'll have 2 characters. So these are your characters and you can press E to swap through them. There's no CD on it, so you could just spam it. But next up is your HP and your SP. Your HP is obviously your health points, and your SP is actually your mana, which is required to use your moves, which are on the bottom right, Z, X, and C. I think all characters all have 3 moves. It doesn't matter on the rarity, but I think it's just how good it is. That's what is different about them. So you could see the levels of your characters and what HP they're at. And then actually the way lives work in this game is that if a character dies, you can only use the other characters that you have left. And if all your characters die, then there's a timer at the top that you have to complete the stage. That goes down by 30 seconds and all your characters are revived to full HP. Let's get started with the gameplay real quick. I'm going to sweep through this for you guys, but all characters have different moves. But I'm just going to give you guys a guide on how I think is the easiest way to progress. So you're going to spawn into the game and you're going to get 3 characters, which are Naruto, Luffy, and Goku. And Goku's actually really important because once you get some gems either from codes or from playing the game, you're going to want to summon from the banner, and then you're going to get the epic Vegeta. And then once you get the epic Vegeta, there's actually a team combo which I'll put up on the screen that if you equip Goku and Vegeta on the same team, you get a 25% EXP buff, which is a really good buff, especially for beginners. And with that buff, you'll be able to level up much quicker, and I was already leveling up pretty fast without the buff, so I think that that'll be super helpful for you guys. Also, there's these glowing barrels that you could see on this screen right there. Those are actually health packs, but they're only on the first stage, so I guess you could only use them on the Naruto map because I don't see them on the other maps, but they do heal you in case you need some HP. While cycling through characters, your HP varies. I don't think your mana varies, because if I were to use a move and then switch characters, my mana stays the same, but the HP does differ, so if one character is low, you could just switch to another and then you have no problem right there. So as you can see, this game is actually not a tower defense. A lot of people were thinking it was a tower defense. This is kind of a Anime Warriors, Anime Mania type game where you clear out NPCs and stages and stuff like that, and it's pretty fun. I've enjoyed it so far. I played it live on stream today, and I will be streaming the early access day 2, progressing more with you guys, so that will be pretty fun. So like I said before, back to progressing. Once you guys get some gems, you're gonna unlock Vegeta, and you're gonna put Vegeta and Goku on the same team to get that EXP buff. And I definitely recommend leveling up Vegeta because he's a super good unit. He has a lot of AoE and his damage is actually pretty good even though he's only an epic. So I would recommend leveling him up to progress with him. Once you've done that, you're just going to want to continue on through the story like any other game. You're going to start off with the Naruto map, and second is the One Piece map, and then third is the Demon Slayer map. These stages actually ramp up pretty quickly. I actually have gotten a mythic, which is Okaru right here, and I can't beat the Demon Slayer raid because it's too difficult for me, so I kind of have to grind for levels and just for better things. Okaru has a evolution, but at the moment I can't get it because the gold shop is kind of bugged, I think, but once we evolve him, I'm sure he'll be much better. So once you kind of get to that point where you're like me and you've completed all these stories and now you don't really know what to do, not all these stories, but up to the point where, you know, it's too difficult for you, then you kind of just want to level up your character and hopefully get a mythic so that you could keep on leveling that one and then maybe roll for stats and for traits and then grind from there. So this is a first look at the boss. This is the first stage boss, Kimimaru. I think I'm going to kill him pretty quickly because he has low HP. Yeah, I do a lot of damage. But I'll show you guys real quick what the boss fights are like. They kind of stand still, and then they have attacks that you have to avoid with the red circles. Obviously, when the red circle gets filled, then it attacks you. But some of the bosses also have a stun phase like this one, where you could hit them fully without them attacking you, but then they go back to attacking you, so you kind of gotta dodge. But you do have dodge frames. If you dodge perfectly, you could either dodge out the way, or if you dodge inside of it perfectly, then you won't get damage. I didn't show that correctly, but yeah, so you do have those dodge iframes, and then you could kind of just defeat the boss, and then boom, you completed the stage and you get some XP units. I'd say besides that, I think I have nothing else to say to you guys. I kind of covered every single thing that the game has released so far, all the basics, everything that you need to know, how to progress easier, and what you guys should go for and what you need to do. The only thing I can't really tell you guys yet is which mythics you guys should go for. I think you kind of have to wait a little bit longer for that since, you know, the game is relatively new and people haven't gotten all the mythics, but I will do my best to find out who the best mythic is, and I will make sure to tell you guys who to grind for and what to go for. But anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys stayed until the end and watched the whole thing, don't forget to drop a like and hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed or if it helped you out. If you guys want to join my community, my Discord will be linked in the description. I'm going to be streaming again so you guys can get video pings in my server. Also go follow my TikTok page because I'm going to be posting short form content probably on showcases of these characters or whatever. So if you're just scrolling on TikTok and you follow me, then you'll get my videos and you'll see new showcases for the characters that are coming out or for the current ones that are out now. But besides that, thank you guys again so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.